What if I told you there's a compelling sound inside your head? Every day, your brain is processing thousands of signals, sounds you hear and sounds you don't, a faint hum in the background, a ringing you ignore, silence that doesn't feel completely silent. But what if I told you that hidden inside that silence is something that was never meant to be discovered? Something designed not to be heard, but to influence you. Because in 1997, a signal was detected, and according to those who found it, it was never supposed to stop. In the late 90s, radio engineers across isolated regions of Eastern Europe began reporting something unusual. Not loud, not obvious, but consistent. At exactly 3:17 a.m., their equipment would pick up a faint, irregular tone. It didn't follow any known transmission pattern. It wasn't military, it wasn't civilian, and it definitely wasn't natural. At first, each report was dismissed individually. Faulty receivers, signal reflection, atmospheric disturbances. But then, the reports started matching different countries, different devices, same time, same tone. That's when one engineer decided to stop ignoring it. His name was Mikhail Arnov, a quiet, methodical engineer known for working alone. Unlike others, Mikhail didn't try to block the signal. He isolated it, recorded it, studied it, night after night. At 3:17 a.m., he captured fragments. At first, it sounded like nothing, just a low, distorted vibration. But Mikhail noticed something strange. The signal wasn't random. It had repetition, intervals, patterns. So he slowed it down, filtered it, then converted it into audible frequencies. What came out should not have been possible. It wasn't music, it wasn't static. It was structured, like something trying to imitate speech but failing, almost like a voice that didn't belong to any human language. Mikhail ran tests. He exposed volunteers to the frequency for extended periods, and what happened next changed everything. Every subject reported discomfort, but not physical pain. Something deeper, a psychological reaction. They felt watched, uneasy, paranoid. Some refused to stay in the room after just minutes. Others claimed they could hear something beneath the tone, a whisper, faint, almost imagined. But here's the part that terrified Mikhail the most. Every single person described the same phrase without being told anything beforehand. Stay inside. Mikhail pushed further. He increased exposure, changed environments, tested different individuals. The results became more intense. Subjects began reporting vivid nightmares, heightened fear responses, sudden distrust of the outside world. One subject locked himself in a room, refusing to leave for hours. Another claimed the signal was watching him. That's when Mikhail realized something chilling. This wasn't just a sound. It was interacting with the brain, specifically regions linked to fear and perception. It didn't control people directly, it influenced them. Subtly, quietly, consistently, Mikhail prepared to publish his findings. He compiled recordings, test data, psychological reports. But before anything could be released, everything stopped. His lab was shut down, his research seized. Colleagues claimed they were reassigned, and Mikhail himself vanished. No official statement, no explanation, just gone. And within weeks, all mention of his work disappeared. Years later, a document surfaced online, unverified, untraceable but detailed. It referenced something called Project Quiet Room. According to the document, global agencies had discovered that specific low-frequency signals could influence human emotion, not control, not brainwashing, but nudging behavior, especially fear. The document claimed the signal detected in 1997 was part of a much larger system, one designed to be embedded into radio broadcasts, television signals, communication networks. Always present, always subtle, never obvious. The theory is simple. Fear makes people predictable if you can increase anxiety just slightly. People stay indoors more, take fewer risks, follow instructions more easily, not because they're forced to, but because something inside them tells them to, and they never question it, because it feels like their own thought. In 2018, a radio hobbyist using outdated analog equipment reported something strange. While scanning unused frequencies late at night, he found the tone, faint but unmistakable. And at exactly 3:17 a.m., it became clear, cleaner than ever before. This time, he recorded it, and when he slowed it down, there was no distortion, no broken patterns, just a voice, calm, direct, unmistakable. We never turned it off. So tonight, when everything goes quiet and the world feels just a little off, pay attention. Not to what you hear, but to what you feel. Because the most dangerous signals aren't the ones you notice. They're the ones you don't. Subscribe for more mysteries hidden in plain sight.